Welcome to RPF. In this video, we'll discuss about UiPath Web API Post method. Here, if you can see, we have RESTful API.dev where we can extract any informations, create a new informations through Web API Post method. We'll show you in detail. If you wanted to learn more, be available from start to end of this video. I wanted to just add continue as a sequence, and to perform post method, I will drag and drop HTTP request activity. We need end pointer for post methods. I will just copy and paste exactly same URL which is available on website. The method we are going to call post, which creates request for me. Status code is 400, and because we don't have any details there, it means input. We'll click on body. Within the body, we'll add details from the site, what I wanted to build. Whenever we are working on post method, we have to be precautious when we are adding body content. Here we'll create one text file. Within the text file, we'll add JSON body. An important part is whenever we are creating input file, that file should have accurate information. That means that should match with actually the REST API formats which is available into website. To read the text file, I will create read or add read text file activity, and here will provide the file path. The informations which will be read through this activity will store into JSON input and will add inside the body. That means the same variable name. We'll click on save, and that's how we have created the post method. These informations will be created whenever we'll run this. Format will be always applications slash JSON. Response, it should accept any or JSON or XML, whichever you will select. Click on OK, and that's it. Here we can make the changes to JSON file. If we want, even we can create to store this value of the status code or response content, both will be stored. That's the reason I'm creating new variable for status code, which will be stored into this variable. We'll add a new activity, status code, new activity message box, and showcase the status code post success. We'll run this code to see the result. We'll run this code to see the result. You can see we got message code printed 415. What is the status code 415? It will call. Let me show you. So it's showing unsupported media file. I wanted to show you the issues. That's the reason I made it the changes to XML. Now we'll make the changes to JSON and then run the code again to see the response. Here we'll create another variable, response content, which will be printed into the message box. Now you can see whichever contents will be posted on a server, same thing is available here. First instance, when we executed the code, it was generated 415 because that time we have selected the content type as XML. This time we made it to JSON, and that's the reason we got the right response. Here we'll add another activity, deserialize JSON. Within this, we'll also add a new log message actions. where we'll showcase into the info and response content will be printed into the log messages. After that, we'll provide response content into these serializations, and this output will store it into other variable, that is the serialization object, which will get printed into the log messages itself. If you want to add more or narrow it down more or get the ID information, we'll add the ID detail there. And once the execution is completed, you can see we extracted the ID related informations, and that's how it looks. So you can work more on it, extract each and every attributes individually and share with anything else or share with any other applications. Instead of ID, if you wanted to call out name, data, or any other attributes, you can make the changes and run the code. You will have exactly same detail will get printed. And that's how API call automations work using UiPath, where we can make our life easier when we are using this type of automations tool. Even if you want, you can narrow it down more specific. Inside the data, you wanted to call it out CPU model or hard disk size. That is also possible. You can add these informations that will get printed into it. And after making changes, you have to just save it and run the code. You will have response generated. That's all from this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you think so this will be useful, don't forget to share within your circle. If you wanted to learn more about RPA products, feel free to refer my complete RPA playlist where I've created playlist on automation anywhere, Power Automate, UiPath, everything. If you have any specific topic which you wanted me to cover, please add in the comment sections. We'll be happy to create it video on that topic. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.